Hey guys, welcome in. This is Sunny with Sunny Healing Intuitions. I have taken a break. There's been a lot of energy moving through me, which just helps me to open up more towards spirits that want to come through to convey messages a little bit more clearly. So we are here with the all signs reading. So this is for the month of April. No matter when you receive this message during the month of April, if it resonates, it was meant for you. Even if it does come to you at a later time, if it sticks out to you, definitely is for you. Most of my messages are timeless, so yeah. Today I'll be doing things a little bit differently. I will be using the Shaman Dream Oracle deck to bring forth the theme for each sign, and then I will bring forth the two cards that will give us more of the message. And I do set the intention that this message or these messages reach all who resonate with this energy and the information coming through. Please hit like and subscribe. It helps me to grow my channel, and it also helps you to bring your energy more into the space so that more of the messages that are aligned with you can come through. Once my channel reaches 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away 2 20-minute personalized readings with a link that you can go to whenever you want. And then I also have a Dream Oracle deck. I also have another tarot deck, so there's gonna be more giveaways once I hit that $1,000. I'm worth way more than that, but that 1,000K or 1K subscribers. Wow. Okay, they're already pulling me in. So we're gonna start with Aries, and I am time stamping, so you can find the timestamps in the description box below. You'll also find the link where you can donate towards my channel and my business, as well as purchase either a Reiki session or a personalized reading. So check that out. So it's like Aries, there's a lot of planets in your sign, and Mars is just getting back into your sign now. This is going to create some movement. I feel like for a minute we haven't been able to take action because we've been straddling between worlds. Like we're right in between that shift, but now the shift has moved forward. And 222 on the clock as I say that. We're able to hold more compassion in our hearts as we create these changes in our life. We have Spirit of the River, movement toward adventure. And we got number 5 there. So this is about change and moving towards expansion and abundance of like travel, growth, maybe forward movement towards something you want to create, a collaboration, having a little bit more confidence and bravery and strength in order to do this rather than feeling tired and exhausted like we all have been. So let's dive in a little bit more. Get two cards, please. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of blue here. Blue is all about that throat chakra. So we have King of Swords, which is perfect because King of Swords is able to be a leader by speaking his truth, living his truth, setting boundaries, and taking action towards things like he's able to speak logically. He doesn't do things out of emotional response, because when we're trying to create or manifest or to call things in, we don't want to do it with any type of low vibrational emotion like fear, worry, anxiety, distrust, like that it's going to actually happen for you. And he's a king because he was able to do all of that work, and now he's able to lead from a logical standpoint and not being an emotionally reactive person. And he's got that sword, he's got the bat, the crow, the dragonfly, the owl. This is about wisdom. This is about the inner knowing. He is an intuitive person as well. He's able to tap into that energy. He's able to communicate effectively, and he's able to gosh, I just had a brain fart. I hate when that happens. But yeah, he's able to overcome obstacles with confidence. And he cuts away anything that tries to stop him, that gets in his way of living in his full expression. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles. We may have been holding on to things too tightly, and it's time to let go in order to really truly move forward and build that foundation. Because if we're holding on to things and, like, you know, if you're afraid to spend your money and you don't have any money coming in and out, that creates stagnancy, and that's something I can relate to. So try to make sure that you're giving as much as you're receiving, or vice versa. And always speak your truth, set boundaries, and hold those boundaries strong, because you are worth it. You deserve the best in life. And the only way you can do that is with confidence and speaking up for yourself. So you may be seeing things from a different perspective and taking action forward with a grounded approach. You've let go of the burdens. You're ready to receive. So just make sure that you're communicating and not holding on to things too tightly, including the past. So I hope that you enjoyed that, Aries. So now we're moving on to Taurus. Okay. I want to bring in Taurus energy, please. What is the theme for Taurus? Ooh, that really wanted to come out. My goodness. Getting attacked by cards today. I had a reading before this, and it was like one almost wanted to cut my throat. Vanishing mirror, ego, sublimination. So this is really cool, because this is about, like, the foundations that you thought were keeping you steady and stable are now crumbling. And it may be a scary time, you know, but Taurus, you got to stay grounded. And it's good for you to do that. Like, it's easy for you to do that. You're a grounded sign. All you have to do is go outside and look at a tree, or maybe touch a tree, or put your feet in the grass, sand or dirt. But this is needed. Like, it's tearing down the mirror of your past self, and now you're able to see who you truly are. And you're finding treasures in the shadows as you do that. This is about a foundation being built, because you've been strong enough to get through this battle, I heard. I was going to say journey. And you've been able to speak up for yourself or for others, maybe both. And now you're able to create your reality by speaking it into existence. It's time to replenish your energy too. So let's see what else we've got here, Taurus. Oh, also, if you want to cross-watch your moon, rising, and Venus, you're more than welcome to do that. Okay, you got lucky. We got 3 cards here for you. Yeah, so this is interesting. Okay, yeah, so you've definitely found truth in the shadows. There's been treasures hidden in the aspects that you were avoiding, and I feel like you've definitely seen that with this vanishing mirror. This is saying, like, everything that you were avoiding is now being shown. And if you haven't experienced this, you will soon. I've definitely been feeling this energy, so I can really relate with this. We have the King of Pentacles on the back, and then we also have the Knight of Pentacles here. So there's definitely taking authority over your life, your finances, your health. But now you're feeling this Aries energy because you're the Emperor. You are the Emperor in this reading. So you're able to take action by, like, it's almost like you can take action knowing the way to go, because, like, maybe you've been there before and you're able to, like, take the lessons of how you did things before when they didn't work out and rearrange it into something that does work for you. And then it builds this solid foundation that helps you to move forward, and every step you take just aligns for you right there. It's like once you take that one step, the next step shows up, and then the next, and then you gain this forward movement, and it helps you to hold this confidence. And you're becoming the leader of your life, going on this new adventure of passion and excitement and creativity even. And the Knight of Pentacles, it's like he moves forward in this grounded, slow, patient pace, because he knows that what he's planted is growing. He doesn't have to do anything else. He set the intention, and it's here. It's working out in his favor. He doesn't have to worry. He doesn't have to stress about it. He just lets it go. And he, goes on this adventure knowing that everything in his life is steady because he's done the work and he's taken the action and he's following these action steps in a playful and curious way. And it's almost like we're a brand new person leading in this unknown territory, knowing that we've already faced the shadows. We found the treasures hidden in there. We've totally demolished the ego, and now we're moving forward confident and brave. So I hope that was helpful for you, Taurus. Thank you so much. Okay, again, you can cross-wash the signs for your moon, rising, and Venus if you like. Please hit the thumbs up if you want to help me and for my messages to get seen. So, Gemini. I love that we started at 11:11. Feels like justice and balance. All right, Gemini, what is your theme? Ooh, an opportunity. Okay, all right. So we may have felt overwhelmed by the storms in our life, the things that had to take courage and strength to take action. And, maybe we've had to take some time to contemplate and meditate and rest. But I feel like it's time to take action. In the back, there's this to step into life, perfect storm, that's 44. And then we have number 4. 4 is about building this foundation. It's like the Emperor. Okay, this is from the Taurus reading. Able to go towards this new opportunity with confidence and I would say steady forward movement. Don't ever take an opportunity without considering the consequences of your actions, your decisions, and maybe looking at the possibilities of each decision. Not every opportunity is meant for you. You have to feel into that for yourself. And you are an air sign. You can tap into that source energy that's there on offer for all of us, always. Trust yourself. And this is the caterpillar. Like the caterpillar, I love it says caterpillar. Caterpillar. Anyway, caterpillar is in this stage where they're crystallizing, and this opportunity isn't here yet. It's like it's coming, and I feel like it's like you can't miss it. It's not going to pass you by, but it's going to come in the right timing. So don't look for it. Expect the unexpected and just be open. Be open. Because it may not show up the way that you want. Or the way that you, I wouldn't say want, I would say that you don't expect. You may not expect the way it comes in. Yeah, see, you've come through a very difficult time and you were able to stay steady and balanced through the storm as you've healed this heartache, right? You may have had to cut people out. You may have had to end something that has been a part of your world for a very long time, but now you're ready to expand. There's a completion of a cycle here. So you're being moved forward. I just saw 1414. You're being moved forward towards this new chapter of opportunities and beauty. And I say beauty because, I mean, look at this card. It's gorgeous. And wish fulfillment. Love. New opportunities that are going to help you to expand your heart. Your life is what I'm hearing. Like, I mean, it feels big. It feels big. Like, my head feels like it's almost like the top wants to blow off, Like, it's that cartoon expression back in the day with Looney Tunes. They, get all, like, amped up, and it's like something so impressive and exciting comes through that their head wants to, you know. So you were born to be the creator of your reality. We all were. But I feel like this is truly showing up in a way that you believe it. So I love this for you, Gemini. Thank you so much. Cancer, welcome, welcome. Feel free to check out your moon, rising, and Venus as well. We're going to get the theme of your reading. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Maybe share. It'll help me. And maybe it'll help someone else that needs to hear the message. Ooh, okay. Deep, quiet, meditation and stillness. Time to replenish your energy. You may have been feeling like an empty well because you've been giving, giving, giving and not receiving. We can't do that. We need to make sure that it's an equal exchange, because we can't take action from an empty cup. We can't move forward when we're tired and depleted. We're not going to be able to take action in a way that we want to because we're tired, we're exhausted. So it's time to get quiet and allow this stillness and meditation so we can get clear on the steps forward to receive that guidance. You know, I always do this, but it's like, this is me pulling it from my higher self, my true aspect of self that is driving this experience. That's driving the vessel. It's the inner core, the energy within us. And it comes from within, but we can't access it until we get quiet and still enough. Like, get bored. Allow allow the boredom to take over. As you do that, you'll start hearing more of the guidance that's available to you. But that's your decision. I can't make you do it. I'm just the messenger. So Cancer, let's see what else we have here. Love how they flew out like that. Yeah, I feel like you've created this change. There's a new start happening. Good luck and fortune are on your side here. Creating change from a balanced place. So as we do that, we have to realize, like, we can't hold on to things too tightly. The past, the old stories, the beliefs, because it's not going to help us to move forward in a way that is aligned with our higher selves, with our true north, with our destiny, with our purpose. We have to remain authentic and be open to receive as much as we give, and vice versa. And if we are, then as we do the work, others want to support us. And we have to be open to that. And then if other people need support, because you've received it, now you have that to give. We have to let others fill us up as well. Well, anyway. So yeah, I mean, take the time to get still, meditate. She's got all these metaphysical tools here, all the phases of the moon. So this is like a culmination of everything, all of our cycles, the things we've been through, what's coming up for us, and taking all of that in this meditation and stillness, and allowing that to just kind of flow through us. And the more that we spend time in this quiet and stillness, we're able to access the divinity within us that gives us the guidance for those steps forward. So this is definitely beautiful. I feel like there's an abundant time. It's just that you have to choose to get bored and just allow yourself to receive. That's what I feel like the message is here for, Cancer. I know that was a little quick. All right, Leo. 19 minutes. Awesome. This is flying, but time is just kind of like been all over the place for me lately. Leo, feel free to cross-watch your moon, rising, and Venus if you like. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Share if you can. If there's anybody else that you know needs guidance. All right, so yeah, you're coming into a place where you're starting to resonate and call in your soul tribe. And this is like supportive community because they resonate with your frequency. It's like you don't have to do anything or look for anyone because you've raised your frequency. It's coming. And you were going through this gestation period that allowed you to really kind of like pay attention to the cycles that were happening in your life. And it had you in this stillness. because you were between worlds. You weren't yet, like, you didn't yet, like, walk out of the old version of yourself, and you're still not yet walked in, you still have not yet walked into your new self. And so it's like there's a little bit of tug and pull, right? I don't know, push and pull energy that's like, should I take action? But like, I don't know where to go yet, you know, and then that can ruin our confidence. So it's like, we just need to take time to allow things to keep unfolding for us before we take that action. And I feel like that's going to come up here real soon. Let's see what else we have here. Leo. Oh, gosh. All these cards are just flying off the table. Ugh. I got hip and back issues, so it's not fun for me. Okay, yeah, we felt like we were stuck. We felt like we couldn't go anywhere. We felt maybe like we were being pulled down to the earth rather than feeling that fire and able to like move the way that you Leos normally do and take that action forward. But you know, sometimes we have to speak our truth and not move forward too quickly and take time to really think about things before we approach these new opportunities or challenges. But there's a partnership happening here. This could be love. This could also be about the alchemizing of like blending the masculine and feminine energies into creating this fire within you that allows you to be creative, be playful and joyful. And maybe when we were in this time where we were stuck, we started to feel like we're not calling anything in, but really it was just this gestation period. It was a time where you were able to look at your life and reevaluate how you see things and how you relate with others, how you take care of your health, and how you view your finances. You know, oh, your card's showing up here. So look, we have strength, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So 2, 2, 2, 2. You've chosen to stay strong through it all, and you know that you have the inner power. You just had to like get clear on things, and then it helps you to be in this area where you're actually calling things in, because the bird's coming to her and she's harvesting all these things that she's planted and grown over the last year maybe, or whatever. The year just came out, so maybe that's what it's been like for you. This whole year has been hectic and hard. I mean, it has been for all of us, but now we're in this 2026, the fire horse, fire energy. You can relate with that. And it's creating this forward movement, and it's helping us to find our passions again. And again, this is very passionate energy. But that passion and energy is what sparks our creativity, our fire. And sexual energy is creative energy because it creates life, right? And it helps you to move forward into a time where you feel like you're being led by spirit. And you don't have to worry. Things are smooth now, and the worst is past you. So I love this. This is beautiful. You're coming into an abundant time because you stood with the fire, and you were able to let it hold you, or you held it without burning yourself out. And I love that. So thank you, Leo. Virgo, welcome in. You were able, you're able, of course you're able. If you like, you can cross-watch your moon, rising, or Venus, or and please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, share. It helps me and might help someone else. Okay, so Virgo, cosmic womb, the divine feminine. So the divine feminine is a balanced energy. I just saw 2424, and it's number 6, so it's 66. 666. Okay, it's not double energy. Let's not get it twisted. So you're able to create from a place of trust and just being. You are no stranger to curiosity. That's what I heard. It was so cheesy, but I had to say it. So you're able to get curious now. Like, you have confidence in your magic. Look at this. because you've truly surrendered to the magic within you. And now that you have this confidence and you're getting curious, you're curious about your divinity, and you're able to create this new start, this new beginning, or whatever it is that you're creating. Maybe it's abundance, maybe it's project or collaboration with someone else. So let's get into this. What else do we need to know for Virgo? They're just like throwing cards at me today, and I'm just like, what did I do here? They like to be funny. All right, so there was a big ending here, and you had to choose yourself. You've had to walk away from something, and it may have been painful. But as you did that, you're able to expand what it is you want to create. Maybe travel, maybe exploring, movement to a different place. Yeah. There was a time where things were rough, and it's been a long journey. But this is the energy that you're coming into. This is an abundant, happy time. People that support you, your vitality, your health, your wealth, everything is balanced. And it's this new start. And it's because you were confident in yourself as you were awakening to a higher perspective over maybe a situation in your life. Maybe there was people in your life that didn't bring out the best of you, and you started to see that. And that can be painful. But if you stay grounded and confident in yourself, you're able to stay loyal to the things that you value in your life. And that's beautiful, because that's what creates this balance. Like, there was an imbalance, but you created this balance, is what I'm seeing. And it was hard. And I give you so much love, because I could feel that right now. And again, you were able to see things from a different perspective. You were able to open up your third eye because you trusted how you felt. Virgo, I'm a Capricorn sun, but we're grounded people, and we're able to tap into our body a lot easier than most, right? So make sure that you pay attention to body signals when you're around others, and protect your energy while you're out there. Stay grounded, stay hydrated is what I hear too, but just make sure that when you are approaching challenges, get curious about it. Don't let it take you down. Don't let it, don't allow that perfection to take over. Just allow and be, because that's what the divine feminine does. And as they're able to do that and observe, they are able to stay clear on what they want and create it in the most abundant way possible for themselves. I love this. This is a very balanced, harmonious energy, and I am loving this for you. All right, well, thank you for letting me read your energy. We're going on to Libra now. 2828, love it. 1010, new start, new beginnings. From an ending that happened. Oh, okay. We're going to start that over. That was a little chaotic. Maybe things have been a little chaotic for us lately, right? I mean, obviously it has been for everybody, but I'm talking about inner world. Yeah, there's a completion. You're closing the door on something. And I feel like as you close that door, another one is opening, like almost immediately. So stay grounded and make sure that you're approaching it with curiosity and not going forth too quickly. Make sure that you're getting clear on what it is you want, so that way you can set that intention, it creates it, and you can align that emotion from a balanced place of belief in yourself and it coming forth, and then step through and that new door of opportunity. If there's ever an opportunity that comes your way that they're like they need an answer now, or it's forced and rushed, do not take it. Yeah, because it's not going to show up in the way you want. I just saw the moon card. There can be illusions, but I feel like illusions are dissolving. So you just have to trust your inner guidance, your body. Your body will signal when things are not meant for you. Yeah. Confirmation right there. So we have the moon and we have the Knight of Swords. So with the moon card, there can be illusions. So that's when we need to trust and take time on any decisions that we make, especially big decisions, because with the Knight of Swords, he runs fast forward and doesn't think about the consequences of his actions or his decisions. He just goes for it. And, you know, when you're doing that, you're not communicating the way that you want to. Thoughts and ideas can't culminate in the way that you want because things are just moving too quickly. And we can't do that, like, anymore. We can't decide from a place of desperation or lack or fear, anxiety, things like that. You know, things may come up from the past, but we need to stay balanced through that and make sure that we're going towards things that we want, that light us up, that create this passion within us. And then we can become the emperor who takes leadership of his own life. And then, like the high priestess, trusts everything that is, you know, around her. Like, she knows the truth of everything because she is very in tune with her body, her intuition, her gut feelings. And then we can literally create our realities from a very balanced place where, you know, we can give as much as we receive because we have the finances, the energy, and the balanced flow, being in flow of things. You know, so it's like this give and take energy is going to be very, very easy. We just have to be honest, be truthful, and to get clear and connect with source. Source is always within us. It's our divinity within us. And we always have the answers. We have to pay attention to anything that is not for us and not, you know, say yes to anything quickly. We have to observe and meditate and contemplate on it. So make sure you're getting clear on your decisions before you take any action. All right, so Scorpio, I love your energy. There's a lot of transformation happening around us, so this is definitely something that you can relate to. Let's see what the theme for Scorpio is. Feel free to cross-watch your Moon, Rising, and Venus if you like. Hit the like button and subscribe if you are not. Share if you like. Eyes of the eagle, rising above the fray. So I feel like you are seeing things from a higher perspective now. Like, you're seeing the truth of things. You're not, nobody can deceive you. And you just have to pay attention to how you feel. And I also feel like there's a completion of a cycle that's happening because you're able to rise up above the challenges, the noise around you, because you are a master of transformation. And we got 3333s, expansion happening as we're completing this chapter. So let's see what else. I'm interested to see what else comes out with this. Ooh. One more, please. There we go. Oh, okay, 2 fell out. Yeah, I feel like we leveled up. I feel like there could have been challenges that came up with maybe how you are showing up in your relationships or how others are showing up for you. And this created maybe some hectic challenges or heightened, like, fiery energy, you know, things that maybe sparked some type of conflict, because this is usually about conflict. But I also feel like, you know, you were able to get through that. And I know that when things come up for you, you may, like, speak up for yourself to a fault. Like, once things get out of hand with other people, you're able to just walk away. And this helps you to expand. This helps you to create movement towards where you want to go, and things will start coming in for you. You just have to find your passion, your whatever lights you up. And I feel like this is happening now. Don't move forward too quickly. I know there's a lot of fire energy here, so like make sure that you're communicating clearly and not from an emotional reaction. Make sure that you're staying grounded and getting clear and communicating clearly, like to you, the universe, to others, you know. Words are spells. So what you're speaking is actually what you're calling in. So if you're speaking low of yourself or even others, that's what you're calling in. Literally. So follow your joy, follow your bliss, and make sure that when you're creating this change or the changes happening around you, it can get a little crazy, right? But you've got this. You have what it takes within you. Just follow your heart and you can't go wrong. So I hope that was helpful. So we got Sagittarius. Sagittarius. The Archer. Let's see what the theme is for your reading. Feel free to cross-watch Moon, Rising, or Venus if you like. I'm just shuffling. We're not taking those. Gone through a lot of the Zodiac, so I thought we could refresh your energy here. So we're going to see what message or the theme is for you for April. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not, share if you like. No pressure. I like this one. So this is Stranger, Curiosity. You may be trying to build your abundance, whatever that means for you. It could be wealth, it could be love, it could be home stability, but I feel like you just got to get curious with it. There could be somebody that comes in that you don't know that's going to help you and be supportive. Or this could also be a spirit guide. I do really see this as a spirit guide or an ancestor. And I feel like the veil is very thin, so, you know, it's like you're able to connect. We do have 9 and 10 showing up here. So repairing the veil, forgiveness, and teachability with hollow bone. This is about, like, forgiving the past. It could be yourself or others, or both. But forgiveness is what really sets us free. Because we're not holding that energy anymore. We're not allowing them to dictate our lives and our energy because we're not holding on to it anymore. And that's what forgiveness is all about. It's not about you going and saying, oh, I forgive you. It's just for you. And as you're doing that, you're remaining teachable and adaptable as things happen in your life. Just stay clear and organized. Maybe organize your home. This will help you to create space, to create balance and organization in your life. This is very significant of the energy. And stay curious about things. Be open to these opportunities and these changes happening in your life. So let's see what else we have here for Sagittarius. Thank you for not flying off the table. Okay, we got 3 for you too. Yeah, you've been working hard. You've been working hard on filling your own cup, making things happen for yourself and your family. So this is mastering your skills, your craft. This is about the work you're doing through all phases of your life. Maybe this is about the past year. Maybe this is the past month that things have been, you know, less than favorable. But we're coming into this new chapter, and it is an abundant time. As long as we can see that within our own life. We've got 8 showing up already, and then we got 2. Because we have the 2 of Cups, so this is creating balance in our life, making sure that we're not overwhelming ourselves and juggling too many things at once. And this helps us to get clearer, to choose what we want and how we want to live our life. This is you awakening to your true self by mastering your skills, filling your own cup, forgiving others and yourself from the past. And this helps you to move forward in a new start where you're creating this beautiful life, full-blown happiness, wish fulfillment, and creating this passionate new beginning that's helping you to be creative and create something beautiful in your life. That's so crazy. Yeah, I feel like the darkness is leaving. All right, so thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, Sagittarius. Capricorn, my goats. My goats. I am Capricorn as well. A lot of Aquarius, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You can cross-watch your Moon, Rising, and Venus as well. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not. Share the messages if you like. Somebody else may need these. And comments. Comments are always welcome. I love hearing from y'all. So, Capricorn, we're definitely moving into our own energy here because we have resourcefulness with the horned cactus. It's funny because 12/29 is my birthday. So I really feel like there's been a lot of chaos. There's been things happening that have kind of like made it hard for us to stay grounded because things were pricking us, right? This could have been our old triggers, things coming up from the past, or maybe others who were not meant to be in our lives anymore, pricking us with things like little slide remarks or saying things that like they really feel and then make it seem like it was either a joke or they weren't serious or whatever. But we're able to see through that and we're able to accept ourselves. And as we do that, the universe is working in tandem with you because you're choosing yourself. You're choosing that light that's within you. You're creating this light. This is a healing energy, so I could be talking to a healer. Let's dive into what this is. Yeah, strength. We are some strong-ass bitches, aren't we, Capricorns? Oh, okay, we have our own energy showing up here with the Page of Pentacles. Oh, okay, one more. 7 of Wands. With the Hermit in the back. Yeah, okay. We've chosen to move forward from a situation in our life. And it's helped us to go within, to get clear on what we want to build in our life. And it helped us to get out of the outside noise and get clear on what we're calling in. And as we did that, we were able to choose ourselves in a way that like we get clear on our values, right? And we don't have to force anything. We trust and we know that we're building our lives the way we want to. We're Capricorns. We can do anything. I could be biased, but you stayed strong through the storm and you were able to tap into that core center to follow, like to create movement by the inner knowing. And I feel like it's like tapping into the heart and the solar plexus energy that helps us to move forward from our heart and to stay grounded in our approach forward. We're connected to the divine, all of us. But we've trusted ourselves and we were able to stay grounded and centered. Again, we have this solar plexus energy showing up. So this is like our willpower, our choices in life, on the actions that we take, the belief in ourselves, right? Look at that. Both solar plexus showing up. And it's an orange heart too. So it's like there could have been something that you were creating with that solar plex or that's sacral plexus energy. But again, you know, we're creating this balance as we're building a future of abundance, steady, calm, forward movement, taking action from our heart and our core, trusting and believing in building a foundation that will stay steady rather than chasing things and going forth, you know, not getting clear on what we want. Or, you know, even when we're trying to manifest, like we need to align our emotions with the thoughts and the actions that we're taking. If our emotions are out of whack and at that low vibration, we're not able to create a steady foundation. We're going to create something That's going to be like, let's say like you win the lottery, right? And then because there was so much going on and you were just like, oh, I've got all this money, and you haven't had that type of money before, all of a sudden it's gone and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. But that's not happening here. You're staying steady and stable. And I feel like this is like building a beautiful future for yourself. So congratulations, Capricorn, we're doing it. Now, Aquarius. I am Aquarius, Moon, Rising, and Venus. A lot of air. It's definitely hard to stay grounded as a Capricorn sun. And South Node, honestly. Alright, so what is the theme for Aquarius? That one wanted to come out. Ooh, transmuting pain, Fool's Embrace, 22. This is like... The Fool's card is actually not like the zero, like new start, like the Magician is. And the Fool's card is usually after the Judgment, because we get clear on who we are, and then we take that leap of faith to close out that cycle. So we can start on a new journey. And so as we're transmuting this pain, we're able to move forward, because, you know, it's like, when we're transmuting this pain, we're alchemizing this into forward movement. And when we hit that World card, we're ready to start that new chapter because we have all the tools of the Magician. The wand, the sword, the cup, and the pentacle. So we have our emotional fulfillment, emotional balance. We have our fire and water that creates, you know, that alchemizes. That's what we really need. And then we have the earth energy that helps us plant the seeds and sustain our foundation. And then with the sword, we're able to communicate clearly what we want to the universe. And then all of that together creates this beautiful energy from the pain that we're transmuting. That's awesome. And I love that the Strength card is still out from the Capricorn reading. Let me shuffle this a little bit. And we'll dive into this energy. It's like this insect here looks like they're sad and contemplating on something, but they're also wearing a crown. And then we got the full moon behind. So it's like we're able to see through the illusions. Yeah, see, the High Priestess, man. The High Priestess knows what's up at all times. She trusts her intuition, her guidance, her the feeling within, right? We have the divine feminine, cosmic womb. We're able to create because we trust ourselves. We trust how we feel within, and we know when it's time to take action. And you've been mastering your skills and your craft. And now you're getting clear on the abundance that you're seeking, because what you seek is seeking you. And you're aligning yourself with this energy so you can from transmuting this pain, you're coming into this new start. And you're able to leave the past in the past and move forward in this, building this foundation, because you're getting curious, you're getting playful, and you're following your passions from the heart. I love it. Love it. Oh, beautiful energy for all of us. All right. Last but not least, Pisces. Welcome in. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Share if you like. You can cross-watch your Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what your theme is for April. Compassion, heart home. I feel like this is like a new beginning. And you're leading with more compassion for yourself and others. And it's helping you to like live in a more curious, carefree, childlike wonder that helps you to create, to move in the flow of life and not take things too seriously. You're able to open your heart to love. There's very big heart healing here from the past. Let's dive into this. I'm very curious about what's going on. Yeah, you step through this change this gate. You took a bold step forward and moved away from whatever was keeping you stuck, stagnant, in heartache, living in the past, whatever it is for you. This is a collective message. Oh, 2 cards just flew out. Yep. You were able to suspend yourself in a time where you were able to like get still and clear on the things you want and to see what's all around you. And it's creating this expansion, this awareness of everything that's in your life so you can let go of what doesn't serve you anymore and move forward in this clear way with compassion in your heart, especially when you hit challenges and challenges with others. And it's creating forward movement towards the things that you want. This is like abundance. And it could be movement, travel, but you know, communicating, growth within the heart space. And I feel like that's bringing in your soul family, the love that you seek. And yeah, you're a very intuitive sign, and it's definitely bringing this emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment, happiness, abundance, happy family, good times. And there's been a lot of healing and growth happening. Now you're able to see yourself from a higher perspective, or see others from a higher perspective. Like when challenges going on, you can see things a little bit more clearly. And you're being guided forward too. Like you're definitely surrounded by a very powerful guides. So I love this. This is like we got 2 8s here. And this is quick coming in. This is something that's coming in quick for you soon. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I will be doing more readings here this week and other things. I just had to take a break. But thank you all so much for coming back if you've been here. And if not, subscribe. Maybe hit the notification bell if you like. And I will see you next time. Take care.